Good morning, traders. This is Joanne with Succeed in Forex. Welcome to our Forex Market News broadcast for Monday, February the 25th, 2008. The headlines out of Switzerland this morning were the dollar hits a 3-week low versus the euro on fears of U.S. recession. The dollar fell broadly on Friday, hitting a 3-week low against the euro amid mounting fears of a U.S. recession and more credit-related losses. But CNBC television reported that a bailout for bond insurer Ambac Financial Group was imminent, and we saw the U.S. stock stage a late rally, helping the dollar fight back from earlier losses against the yen. The dollar came under pressure on Thursday from losses in the Philadelphia Federal Reserve Bank's Mid-Atlantic Business Activity Index. This stoked recession fears, which was in contrast to the Eurozone's surprising growth in the service sector reported on Friday. The euro-dollar was up 9% at 148.27 after racing to a 3-week peak of 148.63 on the back of the better-than-expected Eurozone service sector data. A survey showed on Friday that it rose to 52.3 in February from 50.6 the previous month. The data again dampened expectations of near-term rate cuts from the European Central Bank. The dollar-yen traded to 107.16 after sliding to a session low of 106.73, and the dollar Swissy dropped to 108.52. A late rally on the U.S. stock market caused the euro to erase earlier losses against the yen. The euro-yen last traded at 158.93 after touching an intraday low of 158.16. Analysts warned the dollar would remain vulnerable this week, with key housing and confidence reports due for release. They said the data would most likely confirm that the world's largest economy was sharply slowing down and backed expectations of another 50 basis point reduction in the Fed funds rate target next month. The rate futures markets are fully pricing in a 0.5% point cut in the Federal Reserve's next meeting in March to 2.5%. and factoring in a small chance of a bigger 75 basis point reduction. That would add to an unusually aggressive 125 basis point cut in January as the Fed tries to stave off a U.S. recession. The Canadian dollar weakened after a domestic retail sales report missed expectations and supported the case for more rate cuts from the Bank of Canada. On Friday, the loonie was up at 101.30. We had a quiet start to the week with the U.S. dollar slightly weaker in the Asian session, despite oil hitting $100 a barrel and inflation concerns in the context of a global slowdown. Risk aversion has stayed contained. The VIX index has dropped to 24.87, which is its lowest level in the monthly range. Asian stock markets were mixed, and the European markets are looking to follow suit. The state-controlled National Bank of Abu Dhabi, the PJSC, has stated that the UAE's revaluation of its currency against the U.S. dollar peg can't be ruled out. While a shift can never be ruled out, analysts believe the probability of a change in exchange rate to be slim at this point, and we expect 2008 will have many similar statements and rumors. Today's existing house sales were expected to come in largely unchanged. The numbers posted were 4.89 million. They anticipated 4.80 million, which was down from 4.91. With the NAHB housing index stabilizing, we expect the housing market to pause for a breather before moving down further. With a very light economic calendar for today, the markets will be focusing on events to come later in the week. In the U.S., the key event will be Bernanke's semi-annual testimony to the House Financial Services Committee on Wednesday. The market expects very little from this testimony or from Bernanke's remarks to the Senate Banking Committee on Thursday, where he will in all probability repeat his statement that he will have submitted to the Financial Committee. That concludes our news for today. Thank you for viewing. We hope this is helping you in your trading and that you have a great trading day and trading week. Before we sign off, we would like to invite you to our website at www.succeedinforex.com, where you will find a link to our Yahoo forum, also Succeed in Forex. And there you can also find additional information about our Traders Trading Center, where our motto is, Traders Helping Traders Succeed in Forex. Again, thank you for viewing. We hope you'll be able to join us again tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you then. Happy pipping!